Good morning, everybody. I kind of thought I should give you an update because, like I said in my video yesterday, things can change pretty quickly, and they have. Still a freaking lot of numbers going on out there, so be careful what you look at. However, what I have learned with verifying information is that, let's see, globally, we're up to 2,684 cases, 56 deaths, 49 cured. Now, there were some numbers floating around last night about it being in 22 states here in the United States. Okay, so here's the deal about that. Yeah, a whole bunch of people have flown in from Wuhan. I think there's about 60 some odd cases that are being monitored, not confirmed, waiting for the tests to come back. 3 confirmed cases in the United States. All of them are doing fine and coming right out of it. I suspected with the news that I got last night that maybe this virus had mutated again and became a lot worse than what it is. But from what I can tell this morning, as far as what is coming into the United States, it has not. So it's still pretty much no worse than a bad flu. Okay, there's different levels of flu. I have experienced different levels of flu. And I'm sure you have as well. So this is a bad flu. Okay, this is a go to the doctor kind of flu. But all 3 cases are doing fine. No deaths in the United States at this point. Now, lots of video going on about what is happening in China as far as building new hospitals and whatnot. Okay, so what they're saying this morning is they're starting to maybe question what China is telling us. Maybe the strain of flu is worse. However, we're not seeing that here in the United States. There were a couple of people making videos last night, and they mentioned, and these are people I watch, so this is not dishing them at all. You can only report what you've researched and learned. Why are they using backhoes to clear the land for these hospitals? Backhoes are meant to dig holes. You use, bulldozers to clear land. Well, my husband's been in construction for many, many years. And yeah, you do use backhoes because you got to get rid of stumps. You got to get rid of, boulders, rocks, all kinds of things. Not to mention most hospitals have a freaking basement in them. They're not a flat slab and a hospital built on top of it. So if you hear that, just kind of take it with a grain of salt. It's not a big deal that they're using backhoes. Are they kind of rushing it? I did see video of like 20 backhoes. Yeah, they might be. Here's the thing about China. They're very crowded. Them as a country are extremely overpopulated. So things like this spread quickly. They also take good care of their elderly, so they have a large elderly population. And you know what? We don't have numbers on ages of the deaths over there, but I would gain to think that a lot of them are going to be elderly or people with compromised immune systems. So I'm still telling you not to panic. However, this thing could blow up. This thing could blow up here. Do I think it's apocalyptic at this point? No. I think it's going to be no worse than, again, a really bad flu that is highly contagious, that goes around the United States. And I do think if it does blow up, we will have some deaths. I think, again, that those deaths will be majorly elderly, very young, or people with health problems to begin with. So, do your due diligence. due diligence. And you know what? Maybe stop by Walmart and grab some masks. Grab a couple of bottles of Lysol. I plan on doing that today. Be smart. Wash your hands. Like I said, be healthy. Pay attention to the news, but be careful because there are tons of numbers going on out there. I watched Face the Nation this morning, and they're totally starting not to believe what China is saying. And I get that. I think China probably doesn't want to be seen as the country that gave everybody the flu. But the strain that has landed in America, in the United States, has been no worse than the bad flu. All of the cases have come out of it with medical treatment, no deaths. So if it's apocalyptic, people, now, if you get high numbers of deaths, I want you to keep watch out for that, because that's going to be your red flag that people aren't surviving this flu. But to this point, everybody's, and I should rephrase that, this virus. But we are, and until that happens, I'm going to maintain my stance with don't panic. Be smart, pay attention, watch the numbers, be careful of the numbers, look, get a couple of different sources. Verify what you see, what you read. If you CNN's saying something, then look and see what CBS is saying, and look and see what, any of the other news outlets are saying. So be watchful, pay attention, watch the numbers, watch the death numbers for the United States. Again, that's going to be your red flag. Right now, everything seems to be where it should be. We're stopping things. We're on top of things. If you feel sick, if you feel like you're coming down with the flu, go to the doctor if you can. Go to the health clinic if you can. Have them test it. Make sure you're okay. Because again, if you do come down with this, you're going to need medical attention. It can easily progress into pneumonia. It's bad. It's a sickness. It's a really bad flu type symptom. So do seek medical attention if you come down with any of the symptoms: fever, respiratory problems. The lady in North Carolina, I think it was, I read, it was 11 days after she left Wuhan that she started presenting with symptoms. So that 12-day, 2-week incubation period. Of course, we have no idea when she got infected, but that seems to being maintained the same. So take care of yourself. Use your precautions. Pay attention to the numbers. Watch what you see. Verify what you see. All right, there's my update for today, January 26, 2020. Nana Prep out. And I don't want to leave without saying, and Goose saying, please like and subscribe. You're always going to get the truth from Nana Prep. I'm not an alarmist. I'm not going to tell you things are bad unless they are. So, if you want the truth about what's going on, like, subscribe, and share. See ya.